Weird pink sword, I don't know.
Yeah. Oh.
Tummy kicks. Thumbs up.
Wait, she's pretty.
She is pretty.
The first one was everyone stop. Like, because I guess she wants everyone to fight the bikini monster.
Probably. That seems like the thing to do.
Or that she doesn't want them to, like, fight Barrel? Or each other?
I think she feels really bad for Beryl.
Yeah. I mean, she gets it, so.
Yeah. There we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Okay.
Finally. I don't know where he went. He was definitely here before, and then I guess he just left, and now he's back.
Yeah, he was here and he was helping.
And he runs forward and then over the shoulder.
He had to take a call, so his pager was going off. He had to, you know, find a payphone.
Ellie, are you getting like a gist of what's happening here? Cause...
Well, it depends, because when I get really focused on the art, I stop reading, but also Janine's going through it really fast.
Oh,
so...
sorry, I'm like in a mode with this game these days.
Oh, I mean, it doesn't have an auto-skip mode, apparently, so I understand.
No.
And because I can't hear the voice acting,
Mm-hmm.
like, that's like the easiest way to understand the thing. Like,
Yeah.
I don't
because
know why
a
we're
lot of
all
this kanji sometimes is hard to read.
Yeah.
I don't know why he hasn't thrown the rose. Everyone's just that's new also, and he looks
Wait.
like Nightwing. What is happening? Tuxedo Mask Nightwing?
Are you using a different ROM of this game?
No! I'm using the same one. I don't understand what's happening. Oh,
Secretly playing a different... Oh, is this it?
he didn't do the rose thing! Did I say like, no, we don't need your help, we're okay.
クイーンベリルたちを何とかしないと僕には近づけないわ。
でもあのブラッディオパールがある限りいくら倒してもキリがない。
Really does sound like everyone's calling that thing Bloody Pile.
我らが分身クロス石
That can't be it.
今こそ我が呼びかけに応えよ。我が手に来たりて再びその力を我に加算。
In which Nephrite performs a soliloquy.
Oh, he like summoned his crystal chunk out of her
That's perverse.
butt? Or pocket? I don't know where that came from.
しかし
Yeah.
I bet having a piece of a crystal tucked in the back of your skirt would be really, really uncomfortable.
そいつを使って
Oh,
何
yeah,
を
that
しよう
sounds
って
like
いう
the
の？
worst thing.
やめて
Like when you have a really stiff tag or
ま
something.
今のネフライトは違うわ。
Ugh.
お願いネフライト。マモちゃんを、タキシード仮面を、東京のみんなを、そしてクイーンベ
Something
リル
about
たちを救って。
please save Tuxedo Mask, or
違うのルナ。
use the evil crystal
私
to
がいけないの。
do the things.
銀髄賞の力を解放して全てが
You
終わ
know, they need the Moonlight Knight. That's really what this is about.
Oh
力
god.
が足りなかった。私の力が足りなか
Oh
ったから。
boy, Moonlight
あなたた
Knight.
ちは暗い死の世界をさまよわなければならなかった。私たちはこうやって転生して
Are they reminiscing about, like, when the crystal was cool? When it was
I
good?
think so. I think they're talking about how her crystal's not strong enough to defeat
Yeah.
Beryl.
It's secondhand now.
And
Oh,
Nephrite's
remember
like-
that crystal?
saying something like, oh, you're nice or something.
Yeah.
れない愛のエナジ
It was so nice when you had that crystal.
Something with the energy of love or something. It's creepy. Maybe they use the dark crystal to like superpower the...
ーファストワイズマンの呪縛から解き放
I
つ
don't
の
know,
は
I don't...
お前たちの役目。
Hmm.
その手助けをするに過ぎん。このクロス衣装は
I'm not gonna lie, I'm still really distracted thinking like, is that the Sailor V game, is that in this one or is that in Collection? I think it's in Collection, but it might be in this one? I think it's in Collection though.
なんだ
Like 90% sure.
Yeah, I guess it's... I mean, it didn't show up here at all.
Also, it looks like, this game looks nice, but that Sailor V thing looks nicer.
Yeah.
I mean, they could have blown the whole budget on the Sailor V minigame, which if I would have, honestly.
I bet it's in
I mean,
collection.
they do have the two pixel artists, Intern and the good one, so they're cutting corners in some places.
I wonder if actually they did Sailor Moon's story first, and they were like, well, we can do the other girls, but they're not around as much. Like, we did all this story stuff with Sailor Moon, but the other girls weren't there for that, so what were they doing? And the answer was like, meeting some pink-haired girl, I don't know, meeting another pink-haired girl, getting in a fight with that other pink-haired girl. There's a lot of pink-haired girls in this game.
Mm-hmm.
None of them the one you know.
Right.
All just completely separate.
今こそ我ら4人にかけられし呪いを解き放ち我らがマスタープリンス
They're
エン
just
ディミオ
loving
ンのもとへ導
this
き
zoom in on the Dark Crystal.
His hand.
This weird clawed hands.
思ったより楽しませてくれたなエンディミオン。愚かな男よ。
I guess they captured Tuxedo Mask, or
好きのプリンセスを選ぶとは。
I don't know. Why they're still here? He didn't do that shoulder roast thing, and I'm kind of pissed because that's my favorite part of this game. He runs forward, he looks over his shoulder, he throws a rose, and it's just like in the camera's face, and it's just in Sailor Moon's face.
昨日王国のやり方はもうたくさん我々を支配者気取りで一方的に監視するな
We're ready for the makeout.
立ち上がりましょうプリンス逆にこちらが
We're not gonna get that though, we're gonna get weird hands.
なぜ
We're
争
gonna
い
get a lot of weird hands real soon.
いつ言いなりになったというんだエリルだ
One.
なエリルを呼び出したあいつ
We've already seen this weird hand, this isn't even a new one.
Oh.
あいつは我々を利用しようとしているんだぞ
His hand looks like an old man's forehead. It looks like the top of Ray's grandpa's head. Really pain screaming.
死んだ昨日王女が死ん
Yeah,
だ
she's gonna end me.
I think she's saying, like, you're all gonna die. I'm hearing a lot of Sheen,
我々
which
が望んだ
I think is gonna fucking kill you.
Yeah.
They all sound like they're dying too.
Well, I'm gonna do that.
俺たち前世の記憶まさかそんなそうだ俺たち
They're just really all upset that they came to the battle
プリン
where
スエンディミオン
thing, but
を
like
転生してきた
couldn't decide who had to go and change.
At least Kunzite has that cape.
その記憶を取り戻さないと
The cross on it really shows up.
Oh yeah, I didn't notice that Nephrite has those shoulder things, but Zoisite and Jedi don't have them. I thought they did.
この身を変えら
Does Nephrite have a cape? Because aren't those holding down a
No,
cape?
he doesn't have a
No,
cape.
no, he's
様
not
子がおかしいわネフライトが言っていたのはこのことだったんだ
evil bubble.
本来の記憶が戻っていたのね
Oh, maybe. Maybe they're like making a shield
Evil
thing.
makeup
親
bubble.
衛隊だった彼らが悪魔に見入られた時に悲劇を救ったそれを食いながらも彼らはどうすることもできなかったんだ現代に転生した
Zoisite has such a nice voice.
思い出したぞ私たちの真のマスターは地球国王子プリンスエンディミオン
貴様ら何のつもりだ
There's a lot of asset recycling going on at the end of this game.
だというのかひどかめ
Just look at the same still picture for 5 minutes.
これは黒戦士
This.
Is he like enchanted by the crystal or something?
早くブラッディオパールを破壊し
Oh,
マ
they're
ット
all
ワイズマンを
through it? That's pretty awesome.
I think they are saying bloody pile.
That's horrible.
That word is definitely like Paidu. That's
テレビは我らが
terrible.
封じております。黒随所の力、銀随所の力、セーラー戦士たちの力、そして我らの
Can't be
力、
what they're saying,
す
right?
べてを叩きつけてやるのです。
Like I'm
これが
mishearing.
できるのはプリンス、あなた、
It's
プリンセス
gross.
セレニティだけ。我らがマスター。さあ。
I think I also really appreciate this game because it does stuff with the generals that, I always felt like they never did enough with the generals and Tuxedo Mask, because they're supposed to be his bros, they're supposed to be his, like, Sailor Scouts.
Yeah.
It would have been neat to see more of that. They've sort of, like, revisited it a bunch, but...
They go into it a little bit when the Sailor V arc, don't they? Or is that just her relationship with Kunzai?
I don't know. I haven't gotten there yet.
Sorry.
Oh, gross. That thing is a bit of a bloody pile. Here we go. Here's the weird hands. Weird hands.
Oh.
This though, oh this.
Yup. Weird.
Of course you're ready to get some shit.
She deserves so much better.
Don't tell Naru.
Weirdest. Weirdest. Definitely the weirdest.
Definitely the creepiest.
Oh, he's so creepy.
That is a fabulous look.
Like, that can't be Wise Man, right? That Wise Man was a man. Like an old guy. Not like a hot bikini plant. Right?
He's definitely an old guy.
Like, I guess that could still be a dude. Like, I don't know. I'm not gonna cast aspersions. This series certainly has its fair share of gender bending and stuff, but I don't know. That seems like a bikini plant monster to me. Yeah, Sarah in the chat says they call the monster Past Wise Man, but that doesn't make any sense. I guess. Wise Man could be a lady, I guess. I feel like I don't know anything about this series sometimes. It's just, especially these games, it's just like, is this a thing I'm supposed to know? For the third time. She's not just gonna be nice.
Queen Beryl just needs a Xanax. That's really what this is all about.
Yeah, she needs maybe just
She
like
needs
a
to
nice okay wine. She's just gonna attack you again. Stop touching her. Just.
Oh, this.
I guess her eyes are normal now. They're not like candy corn eyes. She's talking about how she really loved Endymion, but she's gotta let it go.
Queen Beryl for MAC Cosmetics.
Aw. She's gonna be praying to bring Queen Beryl back to life, because come on. She had a good run. Just... There is a scene that... There we go. I was getting a little worried.
I heard who was touching my boyfriend.
I heard your friend was getting a bit handsy. Rude. Whatever, you have that other boyfriend. It's fine.
Oh, right.
Also, her earrings are the same color as her hair, so it looks like she has like a little gauges in there or something. Oh man, that'd be great. Body mod Naru. That'd be okay.
Oh my god, yeah, it's totally unethical for me to spend all that time with my ex-boyfriend when I have a real boyfriend. I just realized that.
I mean, my real boyfriend is a dork and wears super high pants and it looks kind of like the camera's looking at him through a very thick layer of Vaseline, but it's fine. He's nice.
He gets good grades.
Maybe his parents are rich, I don't know.
I'm not just in it for the money. Oh no.
Everything's back to normal. Everyone's dating people of their age except for Usagi, but it's okay because Destiny. Don't worry about it. Don't tell anyone's parents or anything, but it's fine. It's cool. It's totally cool.
Oh man, I'm just remembering when Usagi's dad like flips out because he thinks she's dating someone. But her mom's secretly like, when your dad's not home, you should bring him over.
Her mom's okay. Her mom's a nice lady.
Yeah, they're just talking shit about her.
It's just a very long. Guess everything's back to normal. Wrapping it up. Everything's happy. Man, remember Amy's minigame, which was a dude stalking her through the city? That was fucked up. That was not okay. It's a weird thing.
Oh, her head is shaped like a peach.
This is where this is actually concept art for Crystal. Boom. Take that. I think it looks good, but also I've seen some real convincing posts about how it also looks bad. It looks weird. It looks disorienting. I'm sure it'll be perfectly fine, but it's a bit strange. And then we get these beautiful credits. And a song that is very 90s end themey, certainly. Adorable. I like that they made all this extra art for the end of the game.
Yeah, these are great.
They totally are. I feel like I heard this song a million times in my grandmother's car when I was growing up. I know I didn't, because she didn't listen to Japanese music, but it's certainly in that style. This is like people holding microphones on stage and swaying music. I'm actually going to take this opportunity to make sure that that Sailor V minigame is not in this and is in collection. Because I would be real bummed if we missed it.
Enough to go back.
Yeah, I mean we would have to because it's just so good looking.
Yeah, that's true. I'm pretty sure it's in collection now. Because I
It does seem, yeah, I don't know, it seems like the case where they're like, Sailor Moon gets the most story, so no minigame for her.
She did get a lot of story. Man, this is not a good Google search at all. This just brought up a bunch of... This is just a bunch of pictures of Sailor Venus. This isn't what I wanted at all.
What? That's a great Google
totally
search.
What you want.
Most of these, there's a lot of not good ones here.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a shame. I'm fairly sure it's in collection. I'm like 90% sure.
Yeah, I when I see screen caps of it, I see it credited to the collection a lot.
It also, the shading has a lot more. Like I like the art in this game, but there isn't that much depth to the shading. Like it feels like there's like kind of the three. There's like shadow and midtone and highlight, and that's about it. And it feels like there's a lot more depth in that screenshot that I keep seeing of the Sailor V game. So I'm assuming that would be in the later game, although collection only comes out a few months after this one. So who knows? But yeah, I'm gonna pop back onto that adorable GIF of Luna. And I'm going to thank everyone for joining us on Let's Play 20 plus years of Sailor Moon. Unless I'm going to go back this week and see if I can get Sailor Jupiter's path in this game to work all the way. It was the first one we did, but it just kind of stopped working halfway through her story, so we never got to see the end of it. So I've switched emulators since then. If we can get it running, great. If not, this will be our last look at Bishoujo Senshi Sailor Moon for the PC Engine, which, we had a good run with it. We've played all the stories, we've gotten a few hours at it, we've seen a lot of the same stuff over and over again. We've listened to that song like a million times. It's still a good song, but I think we'll be happy to move on. So I'm Janine Hawkins. I'm at Bleating Heart on Twitch and Twitter and YouTube. If you're watching us live, you're on my Twitch channel, and if you're watching the archives, you are over on the massive YouTube playlist for Let's Play 20 plus years of Sailor Moon. Sometimes I also stream over on Stream Friends, and that's a fun thing too. If you go to streamfriends.tv, there are a bunch of videos of me and Allie and some other people playing The Sims 3, and that's been an adventure.
Yeah.
More of those will be going up this week. I have to upload a bunch. So who joined me today? And where can people find you?
Well, I am Alicia Porter, and you can find me at Ali_West on Twitter.
And I'm Elliot Gardabe. You can find me at eGardabe at Twitter.
And thank you both for joining me. Hopefully, I know Allie will, of course, be back quite often because she's my go-to Moonie. And Elliot, I hope will also come back because we have to do Bubblegum Crisis.
Oh my god, amongst other things.
Utena.
I would love to come back. Thank you for having me. Oh, and obviously, happy birthday, Usagi.
Yes, of course. It's Sailor Moon's birthday, or maybe technically yesterday, but on the calendar today. So happy birthday, Sailor Moon. You're 16 forever, I guess. Because you're a fictional person. Have a good night, everyone.